Hello, my warriors. How are you guys doing? It's Tina Marie, and I thought I'd shoot this quick little video to say hi and connect on a couple things and to keep you posted on your own development and give you some other insights on how to have an even more extraordinary, amazing day in life. Yes? I also wanted to say hi to the people that weren't able to make it to Warrior Night. No worries. There's more to come, and you're in the perfect place. So I wanted to see, how are you doing? What's going on? How's life? How are you feeling? What are you noticing? Are you seeing, as they say, box people in the world? Are you seeing people coming from their own triggers, and maybe you might be getting triggered too? So I want to give some advice on how to be there, and then some advice that my mother gave me early on that might help you as well, and then just an insight that came through this morning whenever I was shooting a Facebook Live video, and so I want to share those things. So here I am at a hotel, and Jackie and I are in Denver, Colorado. Actually, we're in Golden, Colorado, and she's attending a chiropractic seminar today, and I'm working on it's a to-do list, but there's lots of projects. So I'm doing 3 projects actually this weekend. One is we're launching the February edition of Abolish Your Inner Saboteur. And so that's firm in dates now. And so that's February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It is in Houston. And so if you know anybody that you would like to have experience and have the Abolish Freedom Framework in their own lives, keep them in mind. And we're going to be sending out invitations on how you can enroll them and get them to a pre-event so they can meet me and feel more comfortable with the process. And then also how you can go ahead and grab some very discounted tickets because you're a graduate. And those tickets will be set aside just for you, right? So then second thing is I'm working on the Abolish book. So Abolish Your Inner Saboteur is a book. It's a manuscript, and it's been in 2 different editors' hands. And so this weekend I'm reading through that, and it's very close. My goal is that it's published before the end of December. And that's coming up pretty fast, right? So, triggers. Whenever we get triggered, as a reminder, the easiest thing to do is take a breath, feel it in our nervous system, have the awareness that, I'm triggered here. Okay, cool. And we start thinking from the perspective that it's not about them, because it's easy to do. It's not about them. It's about our own thinking. So we get curious. Wow, I wonder where this trigger is coming from. What am I believing right now? What saboteur lie am I believing? Am I believing I'm better than, worse than, I deserve, or must be seen as? Look at yourself from those boxes, yeah? Take a breath, hit the pause button, and then find a way to communicate with the other person from a not so angry place. The Ultimate Freedom course that some of you have already signed up for, awesome. Those delivery mechanisms are going to start on Monday, and so there's still time to get the Ultimate Freedom class, and it's a really easy $197. We can do payments, so whatever fits your budget, no worries. And that will help you understand how to get out of the box more gracefully, how to deal with these triggers and find peace and awareness and flow in your relationships, in your communications, and in your life, even with yourself, right? Then the next thing is, my mom taught me something that I've held in my consciousness and I've used multiple times in my life, especially every day. I mean, it's simply every day. She taught me, always come from kindness and courage, even whenever it hurts. So whenever the hurt's there, whenever the triggers are there, whenever the pain's there, maybe the curiosity, not the curiosity, but the confusion, she said, come from kindness, find kindness. Kindness will always be available. So is the altar of that, right? The non-kind way of being. She said, kindness is always on offer, no matter where the hurt is. And she also said, it takes courage to be kind. I loved that. I remember, it was like this huge window open to my life whenever, as I was bullied as a kid. I was bullied in junior high. Oh my God, I could tell you stories. In that one, that was so... I'm so glad I'm past that part of my life. Junior high was like evil beings all around. And then high school. I was bullied in high school, of all things. I mean, I thought, hey, we're past this crap, aren't we? No, we weren't. And so I was bullied in high school, and I remember thinking, why is this happening? We're supposed to be getting mature here before we go off into the world. So my mom would see me cry. She'd comfort me, and she said, kindness requires courage. And we are all courageous. So she said, come from courage all the time. No matter the pain, no matter the hurt. So hopefully that message helps you today. Yeah? And then having boundaries. Having boundaries and saying, no, you may not treat me that way. That was not nice. Or I learned a word that fits an emotional hurt as well, and it's simply, ouch. Wow. When somebody says something or does something or provokes something or triggers something, to go, ouch. And not like, ouch, like, you bad person, but ouch. Like if you were to stub your toe on the bed, ouch. Emotional, spiritual, psychic pain is the same. So you get to say ouch and let the other person sit in the awareness that there's hurt happening in that moment. And then that can open up the conversation for the non-hurt to evolve. Yeah, it's called love. Know your own pursuits and your own passions and your own loves. Sometimes we can get intertwined with our beloved's way of being and what they want for life. And we can go along the path because it's awesome and it could be fun and we're doing it. And maybe it's our parents' wants, maybe it's our beloved's wants, whatever it is. Know that you have your own destiny. You have your own passion. You have your own course. And we're all on each other's pathway, but we're not intertwined in the pathway. I'm looking for the word. Sometimes we believe that just because they're on my path that I'm supposed to be here like this. This is what's supposed to be happening. And we can tell ourselves story to justify. And then later we can regret. So I don't want you to live with any regrets. And so what happens is that we start being introspective and look inside of ourselves. What's my story? What's my want? What's my passion? What am I living? And we're in concert with other people. We're in pathway with other people. However, they do not need to be aligned 100% on our decisions or our wants. Or we don't need to have their permission or seek their forgiveness, honestly. Check in with yourself. What's your path? What are you doing? What are you pursuing? What would you love? Ask yourself that all the time. What would I love? What would I love? And pursue what you love. So a couple of things. If you haven't yet found us on Facebook, and I know some of you don't have Facebook accounts, that's where we have community and conversation. You want to be part of it. It's fun every single day. And so don't lose touch with these wonderful souls that have aligned with yours and are willing to celebrate you. And you felt it over the weekend. You're going to feel even more of it. So find us. We are online at Facebook, and the group called Unleash Your Extraordinary. Lots of letters, awesome energy. Unleash Your Extraordinary. Find us. I'll add you to the group. We'll welcome you. We'll celebrate you. We'll even give you a theme song. So find us there. Then second, if you know yourself to be a coach, you know you want to be a life coach, you want to be a transformational coach, maybe you want to be a business coach, maybe you want to be a relationships coach, maybe you want to be a health coach, I am reaching out to those people that have touched the Abolish Freedom Framework. There's certain tools that I use all the time, and I am now teaching other coaches how to do what I do. So if you are interested in learning how to become a tactical empathist, on how to dive into your intuitive powers, on knowing how to operate as a coach, I mean from a structure side, how do you have sessions, how do you have schedules, how do you reach them, how do you develop your own brand and messaging based on this framework. It's not going to be my way of doing it all the time, but I want to bring people, and I'm going to bring people along with me to teach you the strategies. What am I using when I'm doing interventions? What am I using when I'm doing coaching sessions? So if you know yourself to be a coach and you want to be an even better coach and dive into something that has transformed my coaching career phenomenally, whenever I developed these skill sets, I saw them, I put them to paper, and now I teach them. If you want that, find your way to me. You've got my number, you've got my email, you know my website, tinamarie.com. Reach out. We are having a lunch on the 2nd, not February,